Hey guys, finally it is time to revisit the Google Nexus 6P, the last Nexus device we have, and now we have Google Pixel phones, and probably we'll see Google Pixel do this year. So with Nexus 6P, Google collaborated with Huawei and has a really beautiful design. So let's talk about this phone in 2017. Is it still worth it? Because I've seen this phone on Amazon, like it's $300 something, like $320, $330. And in that price, if we talk about Samsung phones, if I just quickly grab a new Galaxy A series phones, let's say the A7, this one costs like even more than this one. It's like close to $500. So, and then we have the smaller A5. So, I mean, these mid-range devices from Samsung, recent mid-range devices are costing even more than the Nexus 6P, which was like the flagship phone from 2015. So should you buy this old flagship phone compared to those devices or not? So first of all, if we talk about this phone, and if you spend like $350 right now in 2017, what this will offer build quality wise, you can see that we got full aluminum everywhere. And I have this phone since when it got released, and it's not like there's no bending, there's no rare scratches. Like, it's one of the most durable phones for me, at least. Like, I don't use any protector, any case, so it is looking absolutely great for even after that much time. There's like no crack whatsoever. And some people don't really like this camera bump type thing we have here. This but yeah, I mean, it is everything. Every phone has like some kind of unique thing, so this is their unique thing, you can say. And we got big Nexus logo, and it looks cool, and it feels great in hand, and the shape and everything. I like this build quality, and one of the first like early USB Type-C phones we had on the market, Nexus 6P. That is great, because now we have Type-C is getting, on pretty much on any device, so it already has USB Type-C. Fingerprint scanner is fast enough. You can see that if I quickly unlock my device. Yeah, not the most fastest one, but yeah, I mean, it is pretty good. So display, it is 1440p, 5.7 inch. What else you can ask for? Like, look at the quality of the display. It gets super bright, and of course, it's a Nexus phone, so you do get the latest Android versions first. So currently, I have Android 7.1.1 update on my device, so I'm gonna download it after this video. But yeah, I'm gonna receive latest Android updates because it is a Nexus phone. It still has all the support. Maybe after this year, they're gonna drop it. I don't really think that they're gonna drop this year, because at least it will get Android 8.0. And even if they decide to not update this phone, it will still get the update through custom ROMs, because this is like one of the top phones to try custom ROMs and custom kernels and have the all that great stuff, theming and everything. So that is great. I rooted my phone. I had a lot of fun with custom ROMs, so you can have that. Also, Snapdragon 810 processor inside is still pretty fast. The battery size is 3,450 mAh. So overall, it is like in every aspect, it is a pretty awesome phone. Still to this day, we have dual stereo speakers, which provide really rich sound, which is something that we don't have on the current Pixel devices. And also the camera is 12.3 megapixel on the back with dual LED flash. On the front, it is 8 megapixels. So picture quality is still one of the best on any smartphone. It's actually pretty close to a Google Pixel camera quality. I mean, Google Pixel feels like it has like a little bit of improvement, but overall there's not much of a huge difference. And you can also record up to 4K videos. It's just awesome how the HDR Plus works. So it has that, and really, I mean, you don't have to spend that much money on Google Pixel, because it is slower in processing HDR Plus. Like, it's not as fast as the Pixel, but the picture quality, you can see, looks super amazing. So overall, I have to say Nexus 6P is still a pretty awesome phone, and I used this for some time as my main device. I had a really great experience with this one, so I have to say it is absolutely worth the money right now. You can have good Android experience on this one. Like, if you're trying Android, if you're like using a mid-range device, like a super cheap mid-range device and you want to buy a good Android phone, but you don't want to spend that much money, you can actually buy the Nexus 6P because it's going to provide you pure Android experience, you know, like the Google Pixel devices. And also you will get used to how, you know, the pure Android works. You can start rooting and install custom ROM. You can get used to that as well. So it's going to be a great start for those who are trying to have that Android experience. They're, you know, they are tired of using Samsung and Huawei and other companies. They just want to try out pure Android, and they can't afford buying Google Pixel, so they can go ahead and buy the Nexus 6P, which is still a great device. So yeah, actually got a request for this old revisit review, and might do some tests on this one. Might do a comparison between the Nexus 6P versus Samsung's new A series. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace out.